Kim Dyson. I'm the founder and the director of the St. Louis Center for Play Therapy Training. I don't know about you, but I follow lots of people online who share lots of creative ways to work with children. And I especially like therapists who are using innovative techniques and strategies to help children. But there's a lot of educators out there and moms as well who share wonderful ideas that a lot of times inspire me to take them and adapt them and make them more applicable to play therapy. And I ran across one just this past week that got me really excited because I saw a lot of potential for using it in play therapy. And it's from a blog. It's a mom, and it's called deceptivellyeducational.blogspot.com. And what she is relentlessly fun, deceptively educational. So she creates fun things for her children where they're learning, but because they're fun, they don't really know that they're learning things. And I love that whole concept. Anyway, the one she had this week was a math game that she and her children created. And they made a catapult. And they put numbers or math problems on paper plates, and then they used the catapult to shoot little pom-poms across the room and land on the plates, and then they either had to come up with math problems or math. I don't remember exactly what it was because I looked at it and went, oh, I think I could make a feelings game out of this. So first thing that you need are the big wide craft sticks, not the small ones, the wide ones, and you need 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take 10 of them. I got 11 here, it looks like. Looks like I can't count. Maybe I really needed that math game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I do have 10. All right, so we need 8 to start with. And we need some rubber bands. So what you do is you stack 8 of them, and you twist a rubber band around it as tight as you can make it on one end to connect them together. Do the same thing on the other end. Kids could help you do this. And then you take the last 2 and you hold them together like this, and you put the stack of 8 down in there like that. And then she used one more rubber band, but I found it worked better if I used 2 to wrap it around here and secure it onto there. Make sure you have some pretty good sturdy rubber bands. So just like that. Isn't that pretty cool? I like that idea. Then you need the lid off of a container, water bottle, juice container. I think this was from a milk lid. And you're going to need a hot glue gun. So this is certainly something where you're going to need some adult supervision. So what you do is you put a little bit of, oh, you know what? I need another rubber band. I forgot to put one on this end as well. Probably should have done that before I did that. That's why it helps if you follow the instructions. Anyway, this was the one I made. So you hot glue the lid onto this end, a little bit right there. I don't think just regular school glue would hold it, so you probably aren't going to want to use hot glue. So it's going to look like that. That's your catapult. We'll put that one over here. This was the one I made yesterday. And pom-poms go in the catapult. I'll show you how it works. If you hold this down with your hand and you push your finger on the lid, woo, they do fly pretty well. I like the idea of using pom-poms. Anyway, pretty fun, huh? What kid wouldn't enjoy that? So I have a whole bowl of different colored pom-poms. What I did was to take cheap, inexpensive paper plates. I already had some feeling faces cutouts that I had used for another game that I made. Put them in the middle of each one. Children could draw faces on them, whatever they would like them to be. I think the more children generate that, the better off it is. They take a little bit more ownership in that regard. So I did 4 different ones. I would play this game on the floor. You could use it on a table, but I think it would be maybe more fun on the floor. This table's hardly big enough for that. But the whole concept is that they put the pom-pom in the catapult, line the plates up, shoot it, land it on a plate. You got to get really good and land it on a plate first of all. So that could be a little bit of a frustration there for them. There we go, I got one. So then they would identify the feeling, happy, excited, whatever they would like it to be, and then they would share a time that they experienced that feeling. So I was really happy when my mom took me to the mall and we got to look at the pets in the pet store. Fun little game, easy to make. You could possibly, if you don't have the large paper plates, use the small ones. I don't think it would be, maybe children would be as successful with landing pom-poms onto the smaller plates. A bigger surface gives them a little bit bigger playing field. They're much more likely to get the pom-pom to land on there. You know, I wonder if you could use cotton balls. I just thought of that. I bet you could. I like the color that these add, but probably cotton balls could be used as well, and those are certainly easy to find and inexpensive as well. So a bigger plate allows for more likelihood of a child to land the pom-pom on the plate so that they'll feel successful. Children who are in therapy a lot of times do not feel very good about themselves, don't feel very competent and capable in many aspects of their lives. So in therapy, one of the things that we can do is help them feel competent and capable. So by giving them games that are easy to play, easy to be successful at, they're going to feel much better about themselves. So I think big kudos and thanks to the mom at the Relentlessly Fun and Deceptively Educational website for this great idea. If you want to find more specifics about it, if you go to my Pinterest board on play therapy, I know that I pinned it there. And if you're not sure what Pinterest is or how to find it, if you go to stlplaytherapy.com, on the home page is a Pinterest button. If you click on that, it'll bounce you right over to my Pinterest page, and you can find it there. And I love to hear from you how you're using some of the techniques that I share, or if you have something that you've created or that you've learned from someone else that you find to be helpful with the children and the families that you work with. I'd love to hear from you as well.